Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Quran upholds the preciousness and absolute value of human life, emphasizing that each individual's life is comparable to that of all humanity and thus should be treated with utmost care. For this reason did we decree for the children of Israel that for whoever slays a soul, unless it be for manslaughter or for mischief in the land, it is as though they slew all humankind, and for whoever keeps it alive, it is as though they kept alive all humankind. To illustrate this concept, I will be telling you a story. Let's suppose a family is blessed with a cute little baby boy named Ahmed. Ahmed's mother breastfeeds and nurtures him as a baby. Ahmed, as a baby, upholds his right to be cared for and breastfed by his mother. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "The mother shall give suck to their children for 2 whole years." Several years later, Ahmed has grown into a young boy. One day while playing video games, Ahmed ignores his mother's call and claims that he is too busy playing games with his cousin Ali. Ali recognizes that what Ahmed is doing is wrong and states that in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Be grateful to me and your parents, and to me is the final destination, and say not to them a word of disrespect." Ahmed felt very embarrassed by his behavior towards his parents and quickly turned to serve them. When Ahmed returned from helping his parents, he also got his cousin Ali a glass of water, since he noticed Ali was very exhausted. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran about the rights of relatives, "Serve Allah and join not any partners with Him, and do good to parents and relatives." In Islam, doing good to one's relatives is next in importance to the obedience of parents. After finishing the game, Ahmed walks to the masjid for his Quran class. Quran provides everyone with a right to education, regardless of gender. They could devote themselves to studies in religion. Thus they may learn to guard themselves against evil. After class, Ahmed decides to stay late at the masjid and volunteer to help rake the leaves outside. Ahmed's friend Dawood also joined. They both worked together to guide newcomers to the masjid and keep the area clean. Islam encourages us to be connected and cooperative with our neighbors and the Muslim community. You, the Muslims, are the best community ever raised unto mankind. Your duty is to command people to do good and prevent them from committing evil. After a few hours, Ahmed and Dawood were done raking the leaves and were walking back to the masjid entrance to pray salah. A homeless man approached them and requested money. Ahmed gave the homeless man money and welcomed him to join them in salah at the masjid. As stated in the Quran, and in their wealth there is an acknowledged right for the needy. Everyone has the right to a decent standard of life. The homeless man also questioned Ahmed about fasting. He answered his questions and avoided imposing his religion on him, because the Quran has provided everyone with the right to freedom of religion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lied down in the Quran that, "O Muhammad, say these disbelievers, for you is your religion and for me is my religion." A few years later, Ahmed met a girl named Khadija. When the two families met to discuss the possibility of nikah, they made certain that Khadija was also comfortable and pleased with the decision, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us in the Quran, "O you who have believed, it is not lawful for you to inherit women by compulsion." Ahmed also gave Khadija meher as a gift for marriage to demonstrate his devotion and genuine reverence, knowing that according to the Quran, Khadija as a groom has the right to meher. "And give to the women whom you marry their meher with a good heart." One day, Ahmed received a call from his old friend Dawood. Dawood stated that someone was accusing him that he was close to a kidnapping scene at the time of Ahmed's nikah ceremony. Ahmed knew very well that Dawood was with him at that time. He went to court to give witness for his friend. "You who believe, stand steadfast before God as witness for fair play." Upon the peaceful death of his father, Ahmed got a percentage of his father's wealth that he left behind. Ahmed and Khadija also made sure a percentage of his father's possessions also went to donations, as the Quran highlights the right to inheritance. Ahmed always understood that Islam is beyond just a religion. It is the complete way of life. From specifying religious obligations to divinely mandating rights for individuals, Islam has addressed all the issues plaguing our society. Ahmed has always tried his best to follow the human rights mentioned in the Quran. Now, he'll teach his children to do the same.